I don't think there's ever been a 47-year-old in a team sport who can take total personal command of a game, put it on her shoulders, and carry it home like Jennifer Jones.
Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.
Bruce, is a nation taking a collective breath after yesterday?
Yes, and Devin, I took the afternoon to do some research. I want to say something big here tonight. I've saved this for the show, okay? Yeah. Here it is. Be sure you're recording this. This is a big one. I've looked at every sport I could through history, and I want to say this. I don't think, and I know age is an uncomfortable thing to discuss in sports, but I don't think there's ever been a 47-year-old in a team sport who can take total personal command of a game, put it on her shoulders, and carry it home like Jennifer Jones. Tom Brady could. He was 44. LeBron James can. He's 37. Diana Taurasi in the NBA can. She's under 40. We're talking here about a 47-year-old mother of two who is putting the team on her shoulders and bringing home two huge games on Valentine's Day. Before the game, she was kind enough to give me a 1-hour phone call. She pulled over to the side of the road, and she came up with this, and I think I've got it right. I wrote it down, and it was scratchy. Aptitude plus attitude determines altitude. Okay? Wow. She's got the aptitude, clearly. Her attitude is off the charts. How high is she going to go? Really cool to think of that. But I just think a 47-year-old do this in a team sport ever. Gordie Howe could do it occasionally, but just to consistently be this good at age is ridiculous.
I totally. Man, we can just end the show now. So I'm just going to sign off right here. That was brilliant. And you know what? I think it raises the bar. So many people think you're done in sport at 30, 34, whatever. If you just follow Jennifer's altitude, aptitude, and attitude, there are triple A's there. I find it really encouraging, and I hope it motivates young curlers like Joanne to just find a way to keep playing and do what you love. I know it's hard. Mike.
Hi. I thought we were supposed to wear pink today. What was going on? I got the note from Steph, and well, Joe's got to wear the lucky tank top. That's for sure. I get that. That's fine. But yeah, well, it was a great day. Great day of curling for Team Canada. That was fun. It was great to see all those spectacular shots from Jen. As a skip, I would like to wish her in her next match some free draws for three, some guards, some nice easy shots to score big ends. That would be nice. But she that was Jennifer Jones of old that we saw, or young. How does that work, Bruce? I don't know, of old or young. But she played great, and she needed to. Her team at times needed some help, and Jen was there at every turn. So it was great to see, and the men too. The men looked handled Italy quite easily. Italy had a couple of chances, but for the most part, they were in control. So we got two teams that are trending the right direction, and it's encouraging. But the work's not done yet.
Joe, I think Call's muted. Call.
When I was going down for the fifth end break, I looked and I said, "Oh wow, nothing has really gone on in this game yet." And then along comes that double takeout. But which was your favorite shot of Jennifer's, Joe? Was it the double takeout in 5, the long run back in 7, or the great shot?
The shot that saved the game was her freeze in 7. When they were dead. If Eve makes her freeze first, I don't know what they do. But when she made that freeze, it was okay. 1 at worst, and then she tops it off with the run back through the port to actually score. And actually got unlucky, could have got 2 there. Right. But once she made the freeze, they were good to go. So, but she made a ton of great shots. Don't forget, Eve had a shot for 3 of her own in the third end, missed it. So they got a little help from Eve, but Jen always answered the bell. Whenever she had to make a shot, she made them all. So,
Joe,
great news for Canada.
Joe, what's it like to have a skip in the zone as a front end player? To know that skipper is having that look like Jennifer has. What's that like?
Honestly, it's such a special feeling, and you just want to kind of not get in the way and just continue to support it. And like it's so cool when you start to see it click, and you just want to continue to add like maybe 0.5% to what they're feeling and make sure that they're staying where they're at. And honestly, my favorite shot of Jennifer Jones's that game was in the first end when she made her second in-turn come around. The first one caught an inner line and came up super light and over curled, but then the second one was like absolutely perfect. I think to me that's Jennifer Jones right there. Like, okay, tough one on your first, but doesn't go anywhere bad in the mental state. Like, had the exact same shot again and just made it perfect. And like, that's making your last shot as a skip. Who cares if you're 50% in the first end? Like, that's, you're seeing that resilience, you're seeing that, just that intensity, and it's really fun to watch.
Nice. Now we go into this Gushue game. Guys, we've got a jam-packed show, but maybe some quick thoughts as Gushue goes up against China. They're now getting in a position where there's a little bit of breathing room, but can't take the foot off the gas, Bruce.
That's it, Devin. Just keep rolling. I thought Gushue was pretty intense yesterday. He's always serious. I saw the intensity wrapped up yesterday, and I liked what I saw. They seem to be back. They love just talking about technical stuff, and when they're doing that, it seems to add to their comfort, makes them better. So they seemed okay. They are a heavy favorite over China, but Mike knows China. They're pretty fun. We did a couple of their games, kind of the tail end bonus coverage this week, and they can make shots and make you think. So it's not going to be easy, but Gushue's the favorite.
Mike?
Rich, I love that. Yeah, what do you like about China?
Well, they play pretty freely. You'll the lead and especially the lead's a phenomenal player, and the third is used to skip the team, and he's a really good shooter as well. So, but he was never kind of comfortable throwing last rock and the strategy. So they've got a new guy, Ma. I'm going to tell a story during the show about him. He's a really unique character. He's a late addition to the team, but a couple of years ago at the World Cup, this team had wins over Adine, Schuster. Should have beat Cooey in the final, beat Matt Dunstone. So they know the game well enough, and they throw more rocks than anyone in the world. I'll tell you that right now. 8 hours a day for the last 2.5 years, every day. Like, they actually that's one of the reasons the skip moved down. He was just didn't have the love for it anymore. So they brought someone else in to call the game, and that kind of got his interest level back up again. So, but they're a good team, but they make the odd strategic error, and they're not as consistent as is Brad Gushue. So Brad's a heavy favorite, but just like Italy, don't take them lightly. They're, Brad won't make that mistake. They'll be tough.
Good luck with those hips, I say. But Joe, what about Nick Adine and Sweden first to clinch here for the medal? That's, I guess, no surprise.
No, and they've been playing well, and they're one of the best teams in the world. So I think we'll just see Canada focus on themselves, get yourselves into the playoffs. That's the first goal, and then see where it goes from there.
I'd say they're the best team in the world. But anyhow, world champs.
Right. Well, it's heating up, isn't it? And of course, every game matters. And I know you guys are buckling in. You've got this game. And do you have a break in the middle of the night tonight?
Hey, we have the 1 a.m. draw off. Woo!